Okay, in this video I'll be showing you how to place order for domain and hosting on NetLife systems. It's also the way to do it on most hosting companies in Nigeria and even outside Nigeria, so it's still the same process. Alright, so the first thing, you go to netlifesystems.com. I will not explain about domain and hosting in this video. What domain is, what hosting is, how you use it, that's a different thing, that's a different video. But this video is for just how to place order, so you already know what a domain is. So before I go ahead, you already know what a domain is, you know what web hosting is, and you know that you need both of them to build a website. Whether you are doing coding or you are doing WordPress, whatever method you want to use, you need domain and hosting. So with that knowledge in mind, we proceed to show you how to buy hosting and domain from NetLife Systems. Alright, so go to netlifesystems.com as I have done here. Since you are buying both domain and hosting, it's better you start from hosting by ordering the hosting plan. If you are buying just domain, you can just decide to put your domain in here and then search, then buy it. So assuming you are buying just domain name, you don't want hosting, maybe you have your hosting somewhere else, you already know what you are doing, you just want a domain name, that's all, or you just want to secure the domain name, you want to use it later, you want to just buy it just to keep, or you want to use it with your hosting that exists somewhere else, or even maybe with your hosting that exists with NetLife Systems, you want to add that as an add-on domain. Whatever, there might be many reasons why you just want to buy a domain. So this first step is just buying domain alone without hosting. But if you are going to buy the two, you don't start from domain. It's better you start from hosting. Okay, so if you are buying domain alone, just come here, see this search bar here. So like I see some here, easytech.com.ng. Let's see if that's available. So you search. Okay, right now it's not available, someone is using it. Okay, then you can easily change it. Let's do for something else. Let's see easytech nigeria.com. Okay, that's available. Then you click add to cart and you click checkout. Yeah, moving on. DNS management, you can select it, is free, so if you want you can select it. So you'll be able to manage your A record, your CNAME record, TXT record, everything from our platform. Then this is additional 2,000 naira per year. If you want, you can select it. If you want to protect ID protection protects your information. Yes, so when someone goes to Whois, they search your domain on Google, it doesn't come up with your personal information, so it will come up with another information that is a protected information. It will come up with your personal information. That's what ID protection is for. If you like that, you can put it, but if you don't, it's not compulsory. There's no problem in anybody knowing that you are the owner of the domain. But if you want some privacy, then you can add that. And of course, you can leave this the way it is, except if you are using hosting in another place. Maybe you are buying this domain because you have hosting with another hosting company, you have hosting account, this easytechnigeria.com, you have the hosting account in another hosting company, then you need to ask the hosting company for their name servers. You replace these ones with the name servers from the hosting company you are hosting with. But if you are still going to host with NetLife Systems, just leave them the way they are and move on. So this is the checkout page, just domain name. Then you click on checkout and you pay. So I'll stop here now. I'll go back to the beginning because I want to show you how to place hosting and order for hosting and domain. So that's like the most common. That's what you likely be doing if you are watching this video. You likely want to order both domain and hosting so you can get a complete, so you can build your website, because you need both domain and hosting to build your website. Okay, so I'll show you the best way. This way is kind of, if you buy the domain first, then you come back and buy the hosting, it's kind of zigzaggy and merry-go-round. But the best way is to start from the hosting. So I'm going there now. Let me just clear my cart. Move. Alright, so I'm going back to our home page. Okay, good. Now, if you're like 80% of our customers or 80% of people who buy domain, they buy hosting from us at the same time. So you buy hosting and domain together. You won't just buy domain alone. you likely come to the plan you want to buy. You can pick starter plan, basic plan, 1 gig, 5 gig. For the medium plan, you have standard plan, 10 gigs, so whatever plan. And even there are more plans. If you click on see the mega hosting, mega plans, so let's see the mega plans. So you can see we have mega plans, 25 gig, 50 gig. We have the one of even 100 gig. Now if that's not enough space for you, we still have more plans. See unlimited hosting, so you click on unlimited hosting. We have the professional unlimited, allows just one domain. The business unlimited, it allows 9 domains, so the main domain plus 8 other domains on one hosting. Then this is the ultimate unlimited, that allows unlimited domains, and it's just the best if you are doing something unlimited. If you need unlimited hosting, unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth. But if you're using one domain, you can still go for this one because it also has everything unlimited. Just the domain, one domain that's allowed. That's the only difference. And you still get your free.com.ng domain. In another video, I'll be showing you how to get free.com.ng domain from us. So let's assume you are using the media plan. So you click order now. For most people, you register a new domain. So you type in the domain. What was that domain again? Something trending Nigeria. So let's check if it's available. That's not available. Okay, let's see. Prime, trendingnigerianprime.com. Okay, that's available. So this will add domain registration. So you see, you don't need to go through the domain registration part. Coming to hosting, you can also register a new domain while buying the hosting. Now, if you want to transfer in the domain, that means you have the domain with another company and you want to transfer to NetLife Systems. You need to choose this option. This option that says transfer your domain from another registrar. Then you put in the domain without the .com. So the .com is already here. So you click on transfer and you proceed. Now, the third option is you have the domain already, maybe with us or with another hosting company, but you just want to buy hosting. Maybe you only bought domain before, either with us or with another hosting company. You need to use this option if you already have the domain secured. So you put in the domain and you type in the com here and you say use. So then you proceed. Now, so those are the 3 options that you have. So I'll be doing the most likely option, which is to register a new domain. Type in the domain without the .com, select .com from here, then click on check, and of course it says it's available. Alright, then we'll move on. Just scroll down and click on continue. This is the configure page. Configure your desired options and continue to check out. So you've picked the medium plan. We are choosing the billing cycle. We have the monthly, we have the quarterly, we have semi-annually plans. So whatever way you want to pay, mostly you will likely be paying for the annually most times. Now it says free domain. Note that this free domain is free.com.ng domain, not .com. So since we are using .com in our order, we will not get the domain, and it has been forfeited actually. So if you want to gain the free.com.ng domain, then you must use a .com.ng domain to order this hosting. Once you use .com or use .net or any other thing, you will not get the free domain again, even though you select annually. So that is the way it works. Now, install scripts. This section is if you want a script to be installed for you ahead. So a fresh installation of the script you want will be installed on your website automatically by our system once you pay. Once you pay to be installed, and the admin details, the login to the admin details will be sent to your email address. So for example, the most popular scripts that people use is WordPress. There's Joomla, there's Drupal, there's other one, but I think WordPress is the most popular. So if you do this and we continue and we pay, immediately the payment goes through. As our cPanel account is being created, also the WordPress will be installed. So you will get both cPanel information and the WordPress installation information. Now these are available add-ons, other ones like SSL. Normally our hosting comes with free SSL, which is good to protect your website. But if you still want advanced protection, apart from the one that comes with our hosting, because all our hosting plans, as you can see, they all come with free SSL, Let's Encrypt SSL. They all come with free SSL. So if you don't want the free, you want more advanced, you can try to buy additional and add this to your order. But Normally you won't need that. The one what we provide is enough. And this is if you want us to design your website for you. If you want an e-commerce website, select this. For a website where you can sell products on, a website which you're not selling, just a home page, about page, just a profile for your business, you can select this corporate website development. That's that. So let's move on. So I selected WordPress in mine, and once WordPress will be installed for me. Now take note, WordPress, you can always install WordPress after order. So it's not compulsory you select that WordPress. You can always install it even after placing the order. You can install it from cPanel. So just so that you know that it's not that you must pick it immediately. You can always install it later. Alright, back here. So we're back at domain configuration again. So you have to configure the domain. You can select this is free. If you want this, as I've explained earlier, to protect your information, so that when people search your domain, they don't see your name, your email, because some people send spam emails to those kind of people. So they don't see your email, people don't see your personal information when they search for the owner of this domain online. Review and checkout. So you review your products in your cart. So we have a medium plan for this domain. Now note, you must use the same domain for both the domain, and if the domain are different, please don't continue with the checkout. It means something is wrong somewhere. So it must be the same domain here that's also on the domain registration. That's how the domain and the hosting can work together. If it's different domain, it can't work together with the hosting. So that is the primary. This is the primary domain of this hosting, and it's the same domain you are also ordering. So that's very important, because some people will order a different domain for the hosting. They will choose a different domain for the primary domain of the hosting, then they will order a different domain entirely. It won't work. That way you have to order another domain for it to work. All right, this is the medium plans. This is the domain registration. This is the price, and you can see the renewal price there too. Then if you have a promo code, this is where you use it now. Whatever code, if you have a code, please put it in here and click on this button to validate the code. If not, you proceed. If you're like me, you proceed. No code, let's just move on. Check out. So here you create a new account. Now if you are an existing customer, which obviously you won't be needing this video because you have ordered before, you will just click on already registered and log in, put your email and password. But if you don't have an account with us, if this is your first time, which most likely is because you are watching this video right now, you just put in your personal information, your first name, your surname, which is your last name, your email address, your phone number, your address. The company is optional. You can put your street, maybe 79 Ade Coca Street, something like that. Your city is Lagos, Ibadan, or your state, Imo State, any Benue State, a postal code. I know Nigeria, we don't really use this, but it's not hard. Just search online. For example, now you can say you can search for postal code for Uyo. I'm not in Uyo, so I don't know if. So you see different postal codes. So you can use any of these codes. If you are in Ikeja, Lagos, okay. So it's a different area. So you can say Ikeja Allen area. You have your own code. You can see it. This is for Muchari Street. This is for Akinwumi Street. So just pick one, because you will not be able to check out if you don't put the right code. That's it. Yeah. Then how did you find us? Can you just let us know how you found us? This you don't really need to change this. Just use same as above. So to use the same information above as the main register information, just leave that like that. Account security. So select your password, whatever you want to use as a password. Type it in there. Type in whatever you want to use as a password. Please pick a strong one and make sure it's the same thing you type in the two places. You continue. So the best method to pay is using Flutterwave or Paystack. Why I say that is because once you pay with any of this method, your hosting and domain will be activated for you immediately. But if you pick back transfer, you have to transfer the money to our account. And after transferring the money to our account, you now have to send us a mail, because we have a lot of payments that come in every single day. So you have to send us a mail telling us that you have paid and the invoice number you paid for and everything. So that can take some maybe hours between when you send the mail, when we reply you, and the rest. So it is better if you want your domain and hosting activated immediately. If you don't want any human interaction, just pick Flutterwave or Paystack, anyone. and pay with your card. Easy, straightforward. You will not need to contact anyone. You will not need to, it won't take you time. But if you use bank transfer, I cannot guarantee, it might even take up to 24 hours. One of the reasons is because sometimes bank transfer don't land immediately. So if you send a mail, you might need to wait to check with your name, check with the amount. Someone else might even pay the same amount that you paid on that same day. So it takes longer time to verify whether it's your own payment or another person's payment. You get what we're trying to say here. So it's better you just pay with your card. Let me just quickly fill this and we'll proceed to see the next page. So my first name, let's say Ayo. My last name, Deji. And then my email, I can say ayodeji, ayodeji200 and 2@gmail.com. Just put your correct email address, because if you use a fake email address, you won't get our emails. When you place order, when you finish paying, you won't get invoice email. You won't even get the receipt. Neither will you get your cPanel information or your WordPress information. So it's important that you use your correct email address. Use an existing one that you have, your email address. Don't just form email address, because another thing is your domain will also need verification. Your email might need to be verified for your domain. If this is the first time you're using a domain, there might be a verification that will send to you, not immediately. Sometimes it's 2 days, 3 days after. So you need an email that's active, because if you don't verify that your domain from the link that will send to your email, your domain might become inactive after 15 days. So it is very, very important that this email address is your original, your working email address, or in fact your best email address. Okay, and also put your real phone number too, and then you can move on. And I think you have to select everything. Let's say Lagos for this. I think majority of people are in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, and that's, let me be sure I can remember my password. Alright, so back to this place. You should select Flutterwave. Don't select bank transfer. But if you don't have any other choice, maybe you don't have a card, you can't pay with Flutterwave, no wahala, then you can pay with the bank transfer. But if you have option, please pay with Flutterwave. Alright, so that, and then you can click on complete order. Alright, so the next page will be your invoice page. Okay, so automatically the invoice page has now jumped to the Flutterwave payment page. So you have your card, just put in your card details here. It's a secure platform, okay, powered by Flutterwave, secured by Flutterwave. Put your card, date of expiry of the card, the CVV, you know all this now. Then you click on pay. Now if you don't have the card and you want to transfer, or you want to try Paystack, there's some people, their card does not work with Flutterwave. No matter how many times they try, it doesn't work. So I don't know why. So those kind of people prefer Paystack. So you can click X here. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes. Then come over here. See, this is your invoice page now. You will have received a mail containing this invoice also. So you click here, change it to Paystack. Alright. So you have Paystack there. Now you say pay. Now click pay now. Let's see. Okay, so that's Paystack with the card option. You can pay with, then I think they have a USSD option. They have pay attitude. I don't know if you have that. And they also have Visa QR if you want to use that, depending on the options you want. So you pay. If you're not able to pay with any of those methods, you can of course change it to bank transfer, and our account details will be displayed here. Okay, so that's our account details here. You can see them here also. So we have either the GT Bank or the UBA account. You can transfer to any of these accounts. Look at the instructions here. After making the deposits, or after doing the transfer from your phone, or you go to the bank to pay, whatever method you use, send a mail to billing@netlightsystems.com with the details of your payment, and put this reference number. This is your invoice number. This is the same number here, invoice number 22041. Make sure you add it. In fact, when you are paying, try and use this, because it will be easier for us then. Just say invoice 22041. You can add it to the description. You know, there's this place they have description of payment, description of a payment, or the note. So after that, still send us a mail, please. Send a mail to billing. Try make sure you send this mail from your email address that you used to sign up. This email, whatever email you used to sign up now, log in to that email, go to compose and send us a mail to billing@netlightsystems.com. In the mail, please include your payment receipts, like your screenshot of your payment or your proof of payment. Include it in the mail, and while sending the mail, let us know that you are paying for invoice 22041. If it's whatever invoice number that shows for you when you place your own order, not this one, the one that will show when you place your own order. So make sure you let us know you are paying for that invoice, and immediately you send the mail, a ticket will be created for you and somebody will get back to you. Maximum less than 1 hour you get a reply. If they need additional information, you'll be asked to send more. If not, your invoice will be marked as paid and your hosting and domain will be active, and you will get your cPanel details in your email, your domain registration details. All right, so that is how to, it's a simple method how to place order on NetLight systems for your domain or for your hosting.